Hi guys, it's Emil, and this week's topic is trans in the workplace. And this topic is coming at a pretty good time for me because I recently started a new job about almost 2 weeks ago. And I don't know if I'm stealth there, but none of my coworkers has misgendered me. And it's kind of surprising that no one has like questioned or asked anything because in Sweden we have, I don't know how many other places have this, but we have gendered social security numbers, and my social security number is on my resume. So obviously, the people that held the interview have seen my social security number, um, and but I don't know how. I don't know. No one has asked. No one has treated me as anything but a boy, and I don't know. I like somebody is either they haven't noticed, they haven't thought about it, or they just are cool with it, and I don't know. Yeah, but it's really cool. It's really nice that no one has questioned me or anything, and it's really nice. And I work at a place where people will I will meet strangers. That's very vague, but what I do is not relevant. And most of the people I have noticed are gendering me correctly that I notice. I mean, you don't use pronouns that often when the person is actually there, but I meet children and I meet their parents, and so sometimes the parents will talk to the children about me. They'll be like, say thank you or whatever, blah blah blah. And I do have a name tag, and my name is strictly male, so maybe that's what makes them, maybe I'm like in that gray area, and that's what makes them, decide that I'm male. I don't know. But it's really nice, and it's a very different feeling because I don't feel like I have to be on guard all the time. And it's very strange because I don't work to keep my voice low. Like I could go down like like all the way down here if I wanted to. I could speak like this all the time and try to change my speaking pattern to sound kind of more stereotypically male. But sometimes I don't, I don't care, and I have other things to think about, so I forget, and people still most of the time gender me correctly, and I'm just like, that's cool. It's a very new feeling, and it's very nice. It's very, I don't really know how to articulate, because the other places I worked at, well, there's only one place where I was out to like the people in charge, but none of my coworkers knew, and it's not because I was trying to hide it. It was just because I hadn't told anyone, because there had never been an opportunity, and it was just really stressful, and I don't know. It was a strange situation, a very strange situation. Um, but this is just, it's different, and it feels, I don't know. It feels really good. That's just to to get a very broad broad definition of the feeling. It feels good. And there was actually a funny incident today. A kid was like, I think they asked for my name. It was like a group of children together, and they asked my name, and I said my name, and the kid was like, "Is I don't know. I think they were talking amongst themselves, but I was right there, and they were like, "Is that a boy or a girl?" And I was like, "I'm a boy," and this little fucker was like, "Oh, but you talk like a girl." And then the person in charge of the children, like the person who was taking care of the children, was like, oh my God, you can't say that to the child. And I was like, don't worry, I get that a lot. Um, and I actually said to the kid, I was like, yeah, but boys can talk like girls as well. Um, but that was like, and I kept thinking about that throughout the day, and I was just so, I don't know. It affected me, but not like I felt bad. I was just like, for a while, I was kind of dysphoric, and I was like, and I wasn't mad at the kid. Obviously, the kid was like what, like 4 or 5 years old, but I was just like mad at society for teaching the child that this, blah, 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 whatever. But it was all cool. Like, whatever. What does he know? He's a child. He's a product of his surroundings. But yeah, it was like an interesting situation, and I wasn't prepared, so I just had to handle it on the spot. And what do you say in a situation like that? and yeah, it's a strange situation because I'm really in that gray area where people will sometimes gender me female and sometimes gender me male, and I feel like 8 out of 10 times they will gender me male, that I've noticed. And probably, I don't know if it's because they can see my name tag or because my voice suddenly like happens to be low enough right then. I have no idea. But the bathrooms that we have where we work are gendered, and I go to the men's. No one questions me, probably because I have this work uniform on me, and they like, what are they gonna do? Just like, hello, you work here, but you're not allowed to be here. Like, fuck off. But the changing rooms that we have are for everyone, so it's very like it's a very I don't like feel threatened, and I don't feel weird like that in any situation. Um, and yeah, it's nice. But that's just my own experience, and I've talked for like 6 minutes now, so I think I'm gonna stop. But yeah, I'm filming on my webcam again. I feel like I've done that a lot lately, or have I? I don't know. Because I'm just like I don't have a lot of time. I legit I don't. For somehow last week and this week just got really busy, and I don't know. I'm never prepared for these things, and it just happens that I have so much in all this week, and I have repetitions for a performance with my musical group on Sunday, and I'm just whatever. That's not relevant. You don't care. But that's my current job situation. I'm sorry I don't have any advice. I don't know. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. I'm a bit tired. It's very hot outside. I can't stand heat. My head gets weird. But yeah, that's my current situation. It's very strange to be in that, anyone can gender me in any way, but it's also very validating when they gender me correctly. Correctly. When they gender me correctly is very validating, and yeah. So I will, I will see you next week with a more structured video and better video quality. Yes. Making promises, hoping I can keep them. Making promises. Okay, now it's time for y'all to just walk into the light, just like, okay. Bye. Love you. Bye. Walk into the light. I wish I could zoom. I can't. Just get really close to the screen, pretend I'm zooming. Okay? Thank you.